Tell us a little bit about what you were doing prior to Purium coming into your life, how Purium came into your life, and how things have shifted since then.
Yeah, so really I was transitioning. I worked for the NBA for 3 years. And so I transitioned from the NBA because I wanted to come back and take care of my dad, because the picture there is my mom, who we lost in 2019 to lupus and kidney failure. And
Oh,
so that's been my passion. I learned about Dr. Morse. I had my own healing to do. I wasn't feeling well. I was dealing with some health issues. And so I went on my journey to heal myself, but really I wanted to heal my mom. And I always knew that disease didn't exist. I never believed in disease, but I couldn't save my mom. She did not want to do dialysis. So she did hospice at home. So I literally saw the pathology of death. I've seen what acids do to the body. And so what I tell people to this day is that I don't want anyone to feel how I feel, or see what I saw. When you lose a parent, or when you see your mom slowly die, it fundamentally changes you. And so I went on a journey to become a detox specialist. So then I joined Dr. Morse's school. I learned his training. And now I'm not only a detox specialist, but I'm a strength and conditioning coach. That's what I was doing for the NBA. I've been a strength coach for over 20 years. So I've combined the two to help athletes recover better, get stronger, get faster. But I honestly spend predominance of my time now working with the general public and educating them about real health, because we're told completely wrong. We're taught wrong what health is. We're taught wrong about nutrition. We're literally lied to and to our own detriment. And we don't know this. We don't really realize and understand that we are the cause of our own problems because we're taught wrong. It's nobody's fault. You know, what we should be bringing in is electromagnetic energy from living foods. And when you do that, the body automatically will clean itself. And a petrochemical from allopathy isn't going to help you. It just suppresses those acids, locks up your lymphatic system, and doesn't allow you to expectorate. And so I was doing Clubhouse, doing lots of rooms, spreading Dr. Morse's messages. And really, I just want to heal this planet and educate people on the truth. And at least now, once they hear this information, now you have a choice, right? Because before, you're really just working with one hand tied behind your back. You're just going on and you're following that standard American diet, which is highly acidic. You know, that food pyramid should be, I always tell people, throw it in the trash.
yeah.
Throw it in the trash, because it's acidic. The only thing really that's healthy on there is your fruits and vegetables, because those are living foods if you're eating them mostly raw. But we're told to cook our food, which destroys it. And we're the only species on this planet that destroys our food before we eat it. And so I had actually met Carrie with a K, who brought me into the business on Clubhouse. And she mentioned Purium to me. And she said that she uses it with her clients as a transition, and also to help detoxify. And that, as soon as I heard that, she didn't have to tell me anything else, because I know the efficacy of what Dr. Morse teaches. It's all about living foods. It's all about, the number one thing is changing our clients' diets. It's before you can give herbs or anything, you have to change what caused the problem. So I was already sold. I said, if you guys are already giving this to your clients, I already know the company's ethical, because I know anyone who's trained under Dr. Morse is ethical and is loving and wants to help people. So it really was an easy sell for me. And then I found out that there were 4 other people who trained under Dr. Morse on that team. So I was like, sign me up, sign me right up. Because what we don't understand, and what I learned even more, is that our soil is so depleted, so that when we do bring in those fruits and those vegetables, yeah, we're getting electromagnetic energy, but it's not like you're getting the same type of food or nutrient that you got 50 years ago, 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 1,000 years ago. But when this food, your company's food is grown in regenerative soil. And that's a win. You're just winning when you're bringing that kind of electromagnetic energy into your body, and the high astringency powers of your food. And as I was going through my own healing journey with heart palpitations, I dealt with erectile dysfunction. I had hemorrhoids, tingling, lightheaded and dizziness when I got up, weakness on my left side. I was high fruit, but I was kind of stuck. I was plateauing. I was literally telling people, I'm trying to catch a cold. I want to get sick so I can get rid of more of these acids. And then I started taking Purium products. boom, I went into a healing crisis. And I knew exactly, I mean, I embraced them because I knew what that was. Because I was really at the chronic towards degenerative stage of my health issues. And so I had to really pull in deep into those miles and miles of interstitial spaces and pull those acids out. And the astringency power, the electromagnetic energy of the Purium products, that, I mean, it's night and day. That's really, really helped me. And not only that, it's helped my father because he was dealing with stage 3 kidney failure, neuropathy, high blood pressure, cataracts. And so I said, Dad, this is the stuff you need. I said, I already lost mom. I'm not losing you. So you're gonna get on Dr. Morse, so I'm gonna do a protocol for you, but you're also gonna take these Purium products. And I tell you, he's like, oh my gosh, this stuff is amazing. He's 87 years old and he's driving, he's active. I said, Dad, you can either enjoy the rest of your life, and you're going to need assistance, you're going to lose your independence and you want to be independent, or you're going to have to, you're not going to have that same quality. And I want you to have quality and I want you to live as long as you want to live. And it's really your choice. You have a choice of what you want to eat, but this is what's causing all your problems and the doctors aren't giving you the answers. And he was like, you're right. And he's embraced it. And he got smart orders and he loves, I got him on Super Amino 23. He loves the Power Shake and the Epigeneous Kids, Be Energetic, the Apothecary. I mean, the whole regimen, it's so important in our family. And it's made a huge, huge difference. He goes, wow, I sleep so much better now. So I told you. And he's a true believer in his whole entire lifestyle. The funny thing is at 87, he's trying to tell his friends, and his friends are like, wow, your face looks younger. You look healthier. It's like, man, he goes, listen, fruits really work. And he's real. And I mean, it's tough for elders to change their ways. Very, very challenging. Yes. And he's done a complete 180 and he's bought into it. And he tries to, tell his friends. And he was kind of like baffled, like, wow, we really were taught wrong. And I could see the concern on his face, like, well, I even taught you my kids wrong. I said, Dad, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. No parent, 99.9% of parents don't go out there and try to injure their child by feeding the wrong foods. You give us or provide for us with the information that you have, and you want us to be better than you were. And so it's not your fault. It's up to us to figure it out. And, my spirit walkers came to me and brought me this information. When I was ready to receive it, it came to me, and, the rest is honestly history.
I love that. Wow. Well, I can tell you're very passionate and your heart is to help others. And I love that. That is incredible. And I just got to assume that you started taking the products and resonated with the quality of the products, what it was doing for your body. And then you decided to pay it forward and jump into the business side of things, referring this to others. So talk a little bit about your transition from being a consumer of the product into sharing this with others and building a large organization here at Purium.
Yeah, so I've always been an entrepreneur. I have my own functional training business. I'm an inventor. I invented a bench. And so me going back to corporate world, working for the MBA was something I haven't done since 2006 when I was working at Rutgers University as a strength coach. I always wanted to be independent. I love being free. And this opportunity, once I saw the compensation plan that Carrie showed me, I was like, wow, you can really be free. And then the mission of your company is to create independent wealth for just the regular people and obviously regenerate the planet. I go, this mission aligns with everything that I'm about. And then it's not a typical, to me, an MLM company where it's cutthroat. It's really team oriented, community oriented, where everyone wants to help each other. And I just have to give really props to my team. Both Carrie with a C, Carrie with a K, Rita, Mary Jean. I mean, it's our team is just beautiful. And then Nicole, who I brought on. I mean, she's a diamond in the rough. She's going to shine. It's team. Our team is just amazing. And then, your generosity as a company of compensation. I mean, there's nothing like it. I mean, getting paid weekly, and then the bonuses, and then all the, honestly, what I see is that if you fail or don't make it, it's honestly on your own, it's on you, because all for us and specifically our team, there's just so many Zoom calls, so much support, and it's really as much as you want it. With anything in life, if you want something, you have to work for it. It's not going to be given to you, but all the support is there, and the beauty is that they want you to succeed. When you win, we win. When I win, you win. And so that's literally, as a former athlete and a coach, that's team. When I win, we all win. When you win, when I make a good play or set a right pick or do the right pass, we all win. The community wins, the university wins, the team wins. Everybody wins. And to me, that also resonates with me in terms of sports, because that's a big part of my life, been a big part of my life and who I am. And this really relates to me in the sports end too, because this is team oriented. There's no I in team, and there's no I in Purium, even though there's an I in it, but it really is a team oriented atmosphere, which is very, very important to me. And no egos. One thing I can't stand, I've been around egos my whole life, and there's zero egos in this company or with anybody. It's all about learning. You can always learn from somebody. I always say, I don't want to be the smartest person in the room. If I am, I'm in the wrong room. I need to get out of that room. And I find that here. If I don't have an answer, I can go to anybody, whether they're under me or above me, and they're going to have an answer. And that's what team is about. And there's, at the end of the day, to me, is that nothing's going to be able to stop us, this company or anyone who gets involved, because we're doing it the right way. We're doing it for the right reasons. And the creator is honestly going to show us that way too, because when you do things like that, karma, life is a circle, everything is a circle, but what you put out, you're going to get back. And what we put back, what we put out is literally love and community and wanting to help people. And that's my passion. My entire life is wanting to help people. And now I can help people, educate them and literally free them. Because a good friend of mine said this, and I totally agree with him. When people give you information, they're either giving you information to empower you and free you, or to disempower and enslave you. And your mission is to empower and free people. Not only that, free the planet. And that's a beautiful mission.